The Western Cape took a severe beating due to inclement weather conditions in April this year. A key question for the authorities is whether they can build infrastructure that can better withstand the impact of these events.
You can never make everything withstand all events and all natural things that come at it. So you will get damage in extreme events. However, with extreme events, with climate change, we will see more intense droughts, more intense storms, and so we can start designing our infrastructure for bigger recurrence intervals. Instead of, let's say, the 50-year flood, we design for the 100-year flood, or etc., larger and larger. However, that obviously adds cost to a piece of infrastructure. So a bridge or a road or a culvert or a pylon, whatever it is, will start costing more, and that's just something we may need to accept. Or if we can't, for instance, have one item increased, do we have a second one? So if you lose one road or one bridge, you have a second alternative.
Provincial leaders say government will never have enough funds for all contingencies. They are looking for partnerships with the private sector to try and give their citizens the best possible outcomes.
Focusing on partnerships, and we are busy just concluding our framework for partnerships as a provincial government, because the national grant funding will never be enough. So partnership is the key with the private sector. It's how we structure these partnerships. We do have a pipeline of projects that's implementation ready. It's now to get the funding, and later on in the year, once we start our process of budgeting as a provincial government, one of those processes as a Department of Infrastructure, which we'll be making key announcements later on in the year, is specifically to bridge the funding gap per annum over the next 5 years. So as much as funding might currently be an obstacle for us, we will bridge that, and by making and forming partnerships, which even the National Minister and the President has announced in SONA is part of the solution to addressing some of these social issues.
Wildfires also pose a significant risk to infrastructure. Experts regularly emphasize the importance of homeowners and municipalities protecting their properties by removing invasive plants and other combustible materials. Kevin Brandt, Cape Town.